What's up, guys? I wanted to give you an update on the market and Bitcoin, so let's just get into it. Check this out. It's just pretty crazy. You have to sit back sometimes and realize, like, we are sitting at $50,000. It has been a really long bear market, and if you guys have been here the whole time in the bear market, I haven't even done a video like this in a while. I've been so busy, but I just want to make this really interesting spot that we're in right now, and I want to show you kind of a couple different scenarios that I'm seeing for Bitcoin, which obviously drives the whole market. So I am bullish. I have been bullish on Bitcoin. People said, down at 30K there, it's going to go down again. I've been bullish, and so far, we've been pretty on overall. So this is what's interesting right now. This is the bearish scenario. Okay, right now we're hanging on a cliff. I mean, we are hanging on a cliff at that 50,700 range, right? That's where we're at right now. So this is kind of what I'm seeing for the bear side. Then I'm going to go through the bullish side. The bear side is we have maybe either a double top or like a head and shoulders type of a vibe, right? And the measured move for this would bring us down right. If we break this support, it brings us right down to the next support level, which is around 48,500, right? That's what the head and shoulders type thing would do. So this is where I see us come. If we break this level, if we cannot hold this as support, we have bounced. Look, we've bounced here. We bounced here. It's just looking kind of weak. And if we can't hold this, this is our next area of interest, right down here. And I'll create a little box actually. Where is it? Right here. I would say somewhere in this purple box right here. We have a little support here maybe, but most likely all the way down to here, right? So this is what gets interesting. This is the bear scenario again. And I mean, first of all, like, to me, it's still crazy that we are sitting that high. $50,000 Bitcoin, that's amazing. I mean, the ETF news, all the stuff, I mean, it has definitely proven itself to be a very, very high demand asset, right? So we're in a great spot. The altcoins, I mean, this has been an incredible bull market. We are about probably 30% into this bull market. I personally don't think that we have seen anything yet when it comes to the bull market. I think going into the halving, guys, I think things are going to get absolutely crazy. And the fact that we're already sitting at $50,000, I don't see it. I don't see a huge reason to dump, way down here again. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see why. Anything could happen. We could have a black swan event. Wow. And that could take us down for sure, because that happens, right? But right now, as things are looking, I'm trading on probabilities, and this is what it's telling me right now, that we can either just stay in this range, trade sideways, or come down to here to this level and retest. I wouldn't be mad either way, because guess what? That gives me and us a chance to accumulate more Bitcoin and more altcoins, right? So that is kind of the bearish scenario, and I want to give you the bullish scenario too. Okay, so let me erase my work here. So say we're on this cliff right here, 50,700, right? The bullish scenario could be we bounce right up again, right off of this, right? And if that happens, that's great. Then we kind of trade in this range. If this happens, this is going to be really great for the altcoins, because as we know, guys, Bitcoin, money flows into Bitcoin, and then people take their profits and they actually put it into altcoins. And this is just strong for altcoins if we accumulate up here, in Bitcoin. If this goes sideways, it's going to be stronger for altcoins for that reason. So the only thing I will say is these moving averages are very important right here. We have the 21 simple moving average, and we have the 200 simple moving average. Now this is on the 4-hour time frame. So let's go out to the daily. Let's see where these are on the daily. We are definitely very, very far away from the 200 on the daily. And, look, we got away from we got all the way, the price action got all the way up to 50,000, or 53,000, and it got kind of far away. So what is it going to do? It's going to come down to the 21. Again, usually this will touch again before we get another lift off, like right here. So look, came down, touch, boom, got a nice pump. I think we're going to at least test this 21. So I could see this 21 moving average doing something like this. There we go. Something like this. So maybe somewhere around here we intersect, right? So this if we could hold price action basically like this, oops, right here. If we could hold price action up here, the 21 will come up here and we'll meet it. And this will stay in this range. Does that make sense? So that's definitely possible right now. That's very, very possible. But if you go down to the 4 hour, I like trading the 4 hour and I like looking at things from the 4 hour a lot. It really tells a lot. So we're underneath the 21. That's bearish. You know, it just is what it is. But if we can hang out long enough, man, if we could get this 200 to come up here, you know, and accumulate, maybe it's going to take some patience, but accumulate, you know, right in this area again, man, and just kind of hang out and go sideways. If Bitcoin goes sideways, maybe this 200 can come up too and get some strength even to this area, and it'll help push up the price of Bitcoin again for the next leg up. So where is this going to go? In my opinion, no one ever knows. This is what the probabilities are telling me right now. So let me just draw kind of a scenario, right? This is what I kind of see potentially happening right here. Some type of falling wedge or a bull pendant start to form. Something like this. This would be ultra bullish if it did something like this. Okay, this isn't perfect, it's not exact. But if we could do something like this, that would be huge, because the measured move would be, this would be the next area. Say we take off from here. Look at this. That measured move would take us all the way to $61,000 Bitcoin. That is not hard to get to, guys. We don't have much resistance up there past where we're at right now. We just don't. We don't have a lot of resistance. So this is very, very probable. And to me, I am not shorting. Personally, I do not short in a bull market. I have been long for a long time now in this bull market, and that's where I'm sticking to. So I'm still bullish going into the halving. If we could stay sideways in Bitcoin right now, that's going to be ultra bullish. And even if we drop, guys, I'm not going to freak out. If we drop down to here to 48,000 or even below it, like 47,000, 46,000, I could see that. That's not bad in my opinion. That's great. Gives us more opportunity, guys, before the next leg up, because who cares really? I mean, I get it, but you know, it's going to be better overall and healthier for the market. Things do not go up forever, as we know. You get a pump, and guess what? You're going to either go sideways or you're going to get, you know, it's going to come back down a little bit. It's healthy. We need that for the market. So that's my update right now. This is kind of what it's a 50-50 right now to me. I'm not saying it's going to do one thing or the other. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do or say should be taken as financial advice. I'm just sitting here saying this is what the probabilities are telling me. It's going to be something like that, in my opinion, or it's going to be come down here. Maybe we do this. Maybe we create some kind of falling wedge type of a thing. Could do that. You know what I mean? Like say the head and shoulder thing plays out, comes down to this area. Then we get our next leg up. That looks pretty normal to me. That's typical, because in the moving average, the 200 moving averages come up here. This is probably what's most probable in my opinion, right here, this scenario. So I know it's kind of a mess, but that's what I'm thinking right now for Bitcoin, guys, and that's what I'm thinking for the market. If we do stay sideways, I will say watch out for altcoins. There's some amazing narratives going on right now. The AI narrative just took off. I think the gaming narrative, in my opinion, is going to be absolutely crazy. So I'm accumulating personally a bunch in the gaming sector, in the gaming coins. Gaming narrative is super strong in my opinion. So that's where most of my altcoins are sitting right now, is the gaming narrative. And the AI is great as well. So let's keep watching, and we're going to go from there.